Okay, starting this off here with Christina on the break. She makes a ball. This is Christina GONZALEZ, folks, and Grant Gilbert. I'm sitting here with Stacy Allsup. Hey, Stacy, sorry about the defeat there.
Man.
You played a great shot to make the 9, and then the cue ball followed in.
And I just barely hit it. These tables are playing really fast, but it's just something that happens. It's still a great tournament. It's still fun to come and watch all the matches and get to be a part of it.
Yeah, that's the shot I'm talking about right there. Bang,
Oh, you have
bingo.
it all,
Sorry about that, Stacy. I just had to show them.
You got it pulled up, man.
I had to open the wound.
Way to tug at my heartstrings.
I'm sorry. Anyway, tell me about Christina GONZALEZ, because not a lot of people do know about her. And I know she's been working on her game a lot, hasn't she?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. She actually, 2 years ago, the last time I won the women's event, she took second, and that was after her being in Afghanistan for a year as a private contractor for the military.
Yeah.
Came back, hadn't hit a ball over there, came back and took second in that tournament. She's got a table at home. She just upgraded to a 9-foot diamond table at her house. She practices. Her husband sets up drills for her, and she puts a lot of effort into getting better. And Grant is somebody else that's improved his game a lot too, compared to the level from 2 years ago. They both have improved their game quite a bit.
So who do you like in this? Do you know anything about their ratings off of the Vegas Pool Action website?
They're
might already determine who's got the edge.
I believe they're both on the B list, and I believe
they might be pretty evenly matched.
A little bit higher up. I'm rooting for Christina because I got to go for the girls because it's just
girl power.
Yeah, absolutely. You gotta root for your own. And Christina was one of our list masters. She was one of the ones that helped us get Vegas Pool Action started.
Yeah.
So, got to support that. I respect anybody that puts the time and effort into the game to make themselves better. Let's take a look. I'm pulling up their rankings right now.
Well, as you are pulling them up, I'm just going to sweat this. Gilbert is, Grant is, he's looking pretty comfortable here to run these 3 balls out. He'll win the first game if he runs them out.
Grant is number 6 on our B list, and Christina is number 11 on our B list.
So she's a little lower down.
I'm curious to see what their Fargo match would be.
So on paper, that means, folks, nobody uses paper anymore, on paper, Grant is the favorite here in this match.
Let's see have you guys looked up any of these matches on Fargo Rate and seen
no.
how accurate they were?
I don't even know
odds or anything.
I don't even know if I'm on there.
Oh, I'm sure you are.
All right, so Grant with the break. Let's check out his break here. Remember, we're racking a little different. The 9's on the spot. Looks like a head-on break. And a dry break. See, I don't really like the dry break. I mean, the head-on break with this rack. It's just doesn't seem to have. It doesn't seem to produce results.
What break were you talking about?
The head-on break on this particular type of rack. The 9-ball on the spot. It just doesn't seem to produce the results that you desire, I like the cut break. I think the cut break is a little bit more helpful.
Well, I think you saw me working on it on Thursday night. Just wasn't happening.
You were going head on?
No, I was trying the cut break.
Oh, okay.
Grant is a 56.5% favorite to win this match.
All right.
Christina's a 546 and Grant is a 560.
So, okay, if you and I were going to match up.
Yeah. Let's take a look. Oh, you're not even in there.
I'm not in there.
That means you would have a 525 starter ranking.
Ah, I see.
And then I have 560 something, I think.
Oh, so I need a game spot.
Probably. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a 567. So I'd be a 69% favorite to win
Yowzer,
a match if we were doing
yowzer.
a race to 6.
Wow. Look at this. All these balls are
Wow.
just kind of like grouped in the middle of the table.
Yeah.
Trippy. And that's the head-on break. Well, with a couple of other shots in between, but
See, I was doing off to the center of the head on break and hitting them hard. I just can't make a ball. I didn't spend enough time working on it. Didn't have enough time to spend time to work on it.
yeah.
But let's be honest, I knew I wasn't coming in to win it. So, you know, it's a fun tournament to be a part of.
This is an awesome tournament. I tell you, I wish I was playing it. You know, so it's my 3rd year now coming here to provide coverage, and you know,
It feels like it's been longer than that.
I know, right? Well, because I come to Vegas for so many other things so
Yeah.
often, you know. And I lived here for 9 months, so.
Yeah. Do you miss it?
Oh, I do. I miss all you guys, you know. Like, I have, you know, every time I'm gearing up to come to Las Vegas, I'm always, like, excited because I
Yeah.
know I'm going to see you guys. I know.
It's a big community, but it's very close.
Yeah, and I know.
Everybody knows everybody.
Yeah, and I know for me, like, when I'm coming to Vegas, I've taken care of everything.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, it's a pool vacation
Yep.
in a way, and it's usually for an event, so.
Yeah. So Grant had ball in hand on the 1 ball. He made the 1, made the 2, and now he has this shot. I believe that's the 4. I can't tell which one's the 4 because that pink and that orange are so close together.
The 4 is close to the side pocket.
The 3.
The
The
5.
3 and the 5.
And the 3 is on the
Yeah.
rail there that he's shooting at right now. Nice shot.
Hit it good.
He
broke out the cluster
yeah.
and froze himself to the back of the ball.
Oh, Shiza.
He's going to have to kick at it. I'd 1 rail this all day long, though, because you got perfect shape on the 5 if you do have, I mean, if you make it, you got shape. Just 1 rail kick.
Yeah. I'm looking at that 6 and 7, though, too. And, you know, maybe just play a safety here because it looks like he has a safety
if you
available.
Kick before you have a better safety. You know what I mean? Because you're kicking at your ball.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's on the 4 ball.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
See, I would rather
You'd
1 rail
think I
kick
don't
it.
play this game.
I would just rather 1 rail kick it so that you have a chance to make the ball and end up safe.
Yeah, he kicked it out into an open space there
Yeah.
with nothing to hide behind.
Now she has a chance to, you know, play safe or make it and run out. I think the 6 goes in the bottom, in the left pocket. Saying left as if you're standing from the perspective of standing at the head of the table. It's always weird trying to figure out whether you're saying left or right and which pocket you mean. You're looking at it backwards.
She might play like a 3 rail. Oh, she spun with draw.
Yeah.
She could have played a 3 rail position
Yeah.
around the table between the 5 and 9.
Yeah.
Play for the 5 in the side pocket, but she does have a shot. But what do you do after you make the 5? I mean, it's just
Yeah.
it's kind of ugly. It's like that old saying: first person to make the 5 loses.
Yeah, well, you might play safe too. I mean, she could 1 rail bank it up in between the 7 and the side pocket and leave the cue ball behind those 3 balls. I mean, you could probably jump it, but still, if you leave the cue ball down on the rail, and she went for it, and she's still going to end up safe.
Maybe not.
No,
Oh no!
it was close. It was close, and then I'm getting hooked.
You all right?
Good for a minute, or you need help? Dennis is in action.
Oh. All about the hair, Stacy.
You know? So what do you do here? You play it on the side or you follow it 2 rails?
You can follow this.
I like following it better. You got more control of where the cue ball's going. Follow with some right and come 2 rails around for the 8 in the corner and then just draw back for the 9 on the side.
Yeah.
Looks like that's what he's doing. No, wow. That is not
Dude,
the way I'd have played it, but
you couldn't have
it
played it
works.
any better.
Yeah.
It's like, what do they say? Won the hard way.
Uh-huh. And if he makes this, he's going to end up being up 2-0. And it's funny that in a field of world beaters, you end up with 2 B players playing each other.
You know, it's been proposed, and I'm not going to say where the proposal came from, but it's been proposed that the Andy Mercer should possibly become an invitational. It has been discussed that too many people that play the Dock Hill, they just automatically
put their entry in for this
they
as
automatically parlay, or they come in and they
waters
say,
down the
oh,
competition.
yeah, they water down the competition. And actually, a couple of other things that happened. But I was wondering if anybody out in the audience had any thoughts on that. Be happy to entertain them, and we'll keep an eye on the chat room.
You know, I think I like.
And you
the
can
idea.
call in too. Call in. No, I'm just kidding.
It was. I think it was Zach that mentioned the limit of 4 spots to.
So he came
to
up with
8 and under
that
players,
side of the
you
idea.
know? I mean,
Okay.
and you could adjust that number. I don't think that invitation only would work because you wouldn't get the range of players. You know what I mean? Sometimes Kimco plays, sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes Orkulio plays, sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes, you know what I mean? So I don't think that the invitation only would.
Well, what do you think
work.
about the either or scenario?
Well, and when I brought that up to them, they were like, yeah, but then you're going to have players that are just going to pick to play in the Mercer over the Dock. I think the only real solution is to limit the amount of B players allowed in. You know, if you are an 8 or below, you know, you have to be one of the first 4 people to put your entry in. You know, only allowing 4 or 6 or 8 and under players. And I think that that's a good solution. Because you're still giving those players, if they do want to step up, a chance to play. And you could also put in that as well. You know, if you're an 8 and under, you can choose to play in the Dock or the Mercer. I think that you could combine both of those together and say, you know, if you only want to play in the Mercer, then that's fine, but then you can't play in the Dock. And limit the spots, and also add that you can't play in both. And really make those B players choose. Do you want to play with the big boys?
Right.
Or do you want to play in your tournament? Open is the ticket.
Open is the ticket. Coming from Zimmer 4.
You know, I think it sounds kind of selfish.
Which
but
basically
to
means
me,
don't change anything?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
That's what he's
What do
saying.
you think, Stacy?
I like the idea that I just talked about limiting the amount of 8 and under players and making those players decide whether they want to play one or the other, and limiting the field so that you do end up getting more high caliber players from other places. This tournament has gained so much momentum that I don't think that we would have a problem filling it with world beaters.
Yeah, I mean, I think the whole point behind having these 3 tournaments, you have the Dock Hill, which is a B tournament.
Yeah.
Then you have the Andy Mercer, which is more your premier
Pro,
tournament.
yeah.
But it's not necessarily, let's not call it pro. It's your open tournament, right? And then you have the Shade Tree, which is
the women's
tournament.
So there's something for everybody.
So there's something for everybody, and they're all piggybacked 3 weekends in a row. Why not make that Andy Mercer tournament a little bit more premier, a little bit more prestigious?
Yeah.
Let's call it that.
And we have a ton of 9 and 10 level players here that always slack off and end up being on the alternate list, where, you know, I don't think that they need to change it, but I think that if they did want to change it, it should be something along those lines.
Terry Hanna in the chat room says, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It worked well all these years, just like it's working now. Well, that's not the problem is it kind of is broke because and people are saying it's broke because last year we had probably 24 B players in a 64 player field.
Yeah.
And it watered down the field quite a bit.
Yeah.
Especially for your sweat betters. Good man.
Cool Baby says, "Don't show any bad players." But see, the problem is when we when we put the camera on a different table, we have.
Dennis is in action.
This is not. It wasn't free for you to drive out here. It wasn't free for you to find a place to stay. It's not free for you to, be here away from home. So.
Zimmer4 says if Mercer is A only, that makes sense because other two tourneys are right in the same month, so everyone plays at some point. Yes, yes. We're not necessarily saying it should be A only. It should still be open, but
limit the amount.
Limit the.
Yeah, you shouldn't have more than 25% of the field be B players in an open tournament.
Yeah.
Maybe
well,
10%,
I think
I mean?
I think it's that Doc Hill contingency,
But I think whatever they decide to do, either way, I'm going to have a ticket in because I'm a Doc Hill winner. So
I think what happened last year, someone was smart. They were all kind of smart, and they all said, "Hey," they saw an opportunity, and they said, "Wait a minute, we could all just buy into this, and it would just still be like the Doc Hill." Right?
Yeah.
Let's just overwhelm the pros.
Well, how many B players are there this year? Have you actually looked at it and seen what the ratio is?
Well, I had a conversation with Trick 60, and he said that there were more B players in this field than there ever were, which I absolutely disagree with. I think there's a very good number of pros. I do agree there are some B players in this field. But, let's take a look at the one-loss side if you want to. On the one-loss side this morning, we had Mark and Dave are A players.
Yeah.
Gary and Brendan are. John Lalo is. Mike. Jim.
Yeah.
Ernesto and Ray Scanandor.
Yeah.
Sal Butera.
Tinsley.
Trace, Tom, Sean Lane, Adam Roberts. Is he no, he's a B. Okay.
He's an A. He's an A player in Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was on the one-loss side, and
that's about half of them.
That's about half of them. So if you take 32 and split that in half, we had maybe 16 B players.
Yeah.
How many B players are on the winner's side after day one?
Not.
A.
Yeah.
A. Well, Joe? Yeah, he's an A, right?
Wait on the IPT.
A.
B.
B. A.
Yeah.
Thank you. B.
No.
A. Okay. A.
Yeah.
A. I mean, everybody who survived on the winner's side.
Is an A player.
Anyway, and I'm not actually. I don't put Trick on blast to criticize him. I just think that when you look at it on paper, it's a little bit different.
And the score, let's see.
Thank you, Stacy.
Score here is 3-0 for Grant. Quick update around the room. We got Ronnie Allen up tied 4-4 with Frank Roca. We got Trace Kane on the hill against Tommy Butler.
No, he won.
Oh, no, that match is over. They haven't moved the beads yet. So we got Trace Kane over Tom Butler. And then we got Jason Osborne, my better half, and Joel Chin getting ready to start their match. So.
And Adam Roberts defeated Lee Harvey, 6-3.
That was my first match last year, was Lee Harvey.
Al, could I give you this, please?
I think whatever they decide to do, it's still going to fill up every year.
It's going to fill up every year.
Regardless, it's going to fill up every year.
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
What?
I don't know what the score was, though.
Yeah, it was
I think
6-4.
it was 6-4. Nope. Didn't Joe win that?
6-5.
Who won, though?
Tinsley won it.
Tinsley won?
No, Joe Corpus won.
Yeah.
Duh. All right, so back to this match here. It looks like Christina's got ball in hand, and it's 3-0. So she's got to make
wide open table.
she's got to make the best of this. This is a really good opportunity for her to make some Skittles disappear.
It's funny. The tips look like Skittles. The balls look like Skittles.
I know. I like her. She's got a little pre-shot routine. I enjoy that. That's good.
It's important. It's so important.
She moved the 6 a little bit. There you go.
Not a foul.
Put it where you want it, honey. There you go. All right. And this looks good. Now, she's going to have to be careful. It doesn't look like she can get a straight angle on the 4. And she does have angle to come out maybe for the 5 in the side after the 4 ball.
Yeah, I was about to say, even if she just stops it with a 3 ball, she can come across below the 9 or above the 9.
Okay, she squirted out a little high.
I think she can still see it, though.
Now, yeah, I think she can see it. And also,
and it gives her the perfect
now
angle to
she's
get
kind
over.
of, now it's a
She
natural
went into
angle.
the 9.
It's a natural angle. She doesn't want to cut into the 9. She wants to hit the 9 kind of.
But if she did, it wouldn't be too bad because she'd have the 5 in the corner.
Ideally, I think she'd want to miss the 9.
Us B players think about those things. What's going to happen if I hit this horrible?
Yeah, right?
She hit it good, though. She's got a good shot on the 5.
Stacy,
and the nice thing about this...
You're not a B player, are you?
Absolutely. My Fargo rate says so. But
So does mine.
Yeah. She shoots the 5 and just rolls up, and she's got the perfect angle to get from the 6 to the 7. So I'm not going to jinx anything, but I'm rooting for you, Christina.
Yeah, 6 and the 7. She's just got to be careful not to hit this 5 too hard.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to be frozen to the rail either. She may, it may be good for her to just come around 2 rails or 3 rails. But
for me, when you already have that natural angle, I wouldn't want to give up that natural angle.
She is going around. She is going around. But what do you know, Stacy?
I know, right? I just
What
you
a
know,
great shot that was.
when you have a choice of just rolling it or coming across the line of the ball, I'd always choose to roll it and not mess with, had that ball stopped a half an inch before, she'd have no way to get to the 7.
Yeah, but I think
it still
too,
worked
she
out.
wants to open up her arm a little bit,
Yeah.
and ooh, not too straight here, not too straight.
I think she's got enough angle.
Well, what? She's gonna come into the rail, 2 rails, on down to the first diamond.
Yeah.
She's gonna end up
As long as you miss the scratch.
with a tough shot, or force follow and come around, watch the side.
As long as you miss the scratch.
In the drink, Whitey takes the subway.
Yeah.
That's going to be 4-0. By the way, I want to give a shout out to Robert LeBlanc. Since Stacy's here, she's commentated with Robert several times on this particular event. And, he's at home sort of convalescing after a heart attack. So we want to give you well wishes, and we hope to see you soon, buddy.
We love you, Cotton. We miss your stories. He always has the best stories coming from somebody that lived his life on the road before cell phones and knocking action, and when you really had to just get up and play somebody not knowing how good they played. So this is after the break. Grant came up a little bit short on that 2 ball. What's he got next? The 4? Yeah. He wanted to be down a little bit farther for that.
The 2 and then the 3.
I keep getting the 3 and the 5 mixed up. You can't tell which one's which from the camera.
So he can basically come around the 7, come behind it. He's got to watch out. He might hit the 3. Yeah, he's hit it on the right side. That's good.
Hit it good. See, I'm crazy. I would have cross-banked it and drawn the crap out of it and come in between the 9 and the 4 because
what the hell?
It just sounded like fun.
You're just fishing for action, I know. Because that is crazy.
Everybody got to see how I played, so you're all welcome. I am out of the tournament, so I do have time.
Brooke Thomason, jump in the car.
And I bet you we can find a table somewhere. They even have the 2 practice tables now, which is kind of nice. They have Doc's office. They turned it into a practice room, so you got 2 tables in there. $5 an hour, best rate in town. Go hit some balls, get ready. He hit that ball good. He's got a little bit more angle than he wanted to get on the 6, but he's going to have to figure something out. The entry is 200, if that's what you're referring to, poor man.
Wow, he just went all out on that shot. Blood tester here.
Oh, yeah. It's but again, Grant has been
like
playing
it had
very,
eyes.
very well.
How much? Billy King?
22. Oh, yeah, 22. Huh?
It's not that behind. It's tricky. Because it was about Dee Dee saying something about that.
About what?
About the commentating, about there not being very much commentating.
Oh my God.
And I basically said, it's free. And nothing on the break. Christina's got a shot at the 1. She's going to jump up real quick to shoot it. She's excited to be back at the table and not 5-0.
You don't give him any chances, man. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I got show for either one. This 200 alone. Yeah, get a little pin stroke.
Just another P.
Huh?
Just another P. And let's do a quick update. We got Jason up 1-0 over Joel Chin. We got Jose Mendoza up 1-0 over James Harris.
Haters, all of them.
We got Dave Gomez and Mike Hutchison just get started, and again Grant and Christina. Grant is up 4-1.
Oh, thank you.
Snickers bar.
You just know the commercials about
The hatchet, the goatee would look good.
Yeah, there.
Chapman. Oh, yeah.
I love you, Daniel. I'm taking shit from nobody.
Huh?
I'm taking shit from nobody.
No. Well,
She's on the 5 ball, right? Yeah? Yeah. She's looking at the 6-9 combo if she makes the 5. I almost like hitting
is she
this.
looking at that?
I don't know,
Well,
what else
yeah,
I
you
don't know
might-
why she's looking at the 9, but if she shoots the 5 and rolls over too far to shoot the 6 on the side, it's a definite possibility. She might be looking to see if it goes past the 9, too.
Well struck. She struck that ball real well.
Yeah, now she's got a perfect shot on the corner. And it looks like she has a right angle to roll up past it for the 7 in the opposite corner. Jason's up 2-0 over Joel Chin. Jose Mendoza up 2-0 over James Harris. No games on the board yet for David Gomez and Mike Hutchison. And Christina scratched on the 6 ball. That's going to leave a mark. Stop, draw, shoot, done. score here is going to be.
Yep, he'll get on the
5-1
hill.
pretty quick.
He'll get on the hill.
They ran the first set with Thibodeau and they rolled it. It was 50 man, and they rolled to 100 man the second set.
You know, for those of you that don't know, there's always, anytime you're live streaming, there's always a lag from what you're seeing in person. If we were to commentate by looking at the table, it wouldn't work, so we have to watch a screen. We can't commentate based on what's going on at the table because that's not what you guys would be seeing.
Didn't know you were even watching, baby. We got to catch up with you. Oh, I got good news about pool. We'll talk soon.
So somebody just asked what other matches are going on. I've been announcing that. We got Dave Gomez versus Mike Hutchison, score 0-0. Jose Mendoza over James Harris, score 2-0. Jason Osborne versus Joel Chin. Jason is up 2-0. So that's what's going on the other tables right now.
If you guys are curious, there is a bracket. There are no times on the bracket, but you can check that bracket. So you're looking forward to the next Tiger stop?
Yeah.
Are you going to play it, or is Jason?
I played in the first one. It's hard to have so many weekends off in a row.
You still working for Chase?
No, Wells Fargo, 11 years.
Oh, that's right. Wells.
But I have an assistant manager that eventually wants a weekend off too, so it's hard to take every weekend off.
Seen Patrick Ray around?
No.
Will you man the deck from him?
Gotcha.
Asking me to grab cash from him.
Can't pass that up.
No.
Not when it's Zach.
Is everybody okay over here? Stacy, do you need anything?
Root beer? So we got Christina GONZALEZ with ball in hand trying to salvage this match. She's down 5-1. She's scratching a 6-ball last game to give Grant a 3-ball out. Pool junkie, I've been there since I was 19. I got no plans to go anywhere soon. All right, we do have some score updates. We got Jose Mendoza up 3-0 over James Harris. Those are both California players. And we are still scoreless with Dave Gomez and Mike Hutchison. And Mike just drops the first 9-ball, draws first blood. Mike is up 1-0 over Dave Gomez. And Christina's still trying to work out this out. I am a branch manager, pool junkie. She got herself some good shape on the 6-ball. You want to make sure you don't move the 8 into a bad position, and it looks like she's got a bank. She's definitely going to have to work for this out, though. She could cut it in, too. She definitely has choices. It's just a matter of what shot you're more comfortable with. We got some more score updates. Jason Osborne up 3-0 over Joel Chin. Jose Mendoza up 3-1. James Harris finally gets a game on the board. That score is 3-1. And Christina scratches on that 8-ball, and she will concede the match to Grant.